If you sit down and look at your budget and really look at what you're spending your money on, I would say a good chunk of that money would be groceries. So in this video, we're going to talk about 10 different ways that you can cut your grocery bill in half without sacrificing quality or the quantity of the food that you're getting. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Starting with number 1. Start with a meal plan. This will keep you from buying junk that you don't need. So when you're walking through the grocery store, you're not going to pick up random stuff that you don't need. With a meal plan, you can figure out what snacks you're getting, what meals you're planning. That way you can know before you start grocery shopping exactly what you need. Before you start shopping in the grocery store, start shopping at home. That means your refrigerator, your deep freezer, your pantry. Look for things that you already have ingredients or even frozen meals that you've bought in the past that you have forgotten about. So take a look in your pantry, in your deep freezer, and look at what you already have and see if you can use any of that for meals. The next way to cut your grocery bill in half is go with store brands. Now, I know a lot of you think that you're sacrificing the taste and the quality of the food compared to the name brands, but for some things, it's really worth it. It's not much of a difference. There are some things where I'll agree with you that it may not be the best taste, but if you're looking for a way to cut your bill in half, store brands are historically 30 to 50% cheaper than name brands and often have almost identical ingredients. The next thing you can try to do is buy in bulk. So I'm sure everyone probably has a Sam's or a Costco or a BJ's somewhat close to them, or even if it's not close, that it's still worth going and stocking up. So this is a great way to save money because the more stuff you buy when you buy in bulk, it's usually considerably cheaper than if you just buy one item by itself in a grocery store. So your grocery bill at Sam's or Costco will be a lot higher, but when you do the math on the weight, so price per item or price per ounce or weight, you really can tell a difference that you are saving a lot of money by buying stuff in bulk that will last you a long time. Sticking to your grocery list is the next thing we're going to talk about. So impulse buying is one of the worst ways to destroy your wealth, or I guess one of the best ways to destroy your wealth, if that's what you're trying to accomplish. But that's what you need to do. Have a grocery list and stick to it. That way, if you're shopping, heaven forbid, you are not hungry when you are doing your grocery shopping, that you see, oh, a pack of Oreos, like, I want that. No, we're not doing that. We are writing down a list before we go to the store and we're sticking to it. The next thing I'm going to talk about, which, some of these things are easier said than done. I totally get that. I'm on the same page, but this one can help. And that's go meatless maybe 1 week. Or if you usually eat meat for every meal, try to not do that for 1 or 2 meals. So going meatless, because meat is one of the more expensive things that you can get in a grocery store. So go with something else. Go with like rice and beans or grilled cheese and soup and grilled cheese, something like that. Or possibly a taco soup. That's also a great option. That's super cheap, especially when you buy from Aldi. Moving right along to number 7, cook once, eat twice. Now, what exactly does that mean? So it's make stuff that you can have left over, because no one that I know enjoys cooking every single day. I certainly don't. So make something like taco soup and make it in like a big giant pot to where you have enough to last you for another 2 or 3 days. So that's a great way to just make stuff that you can have for other days. So it saves you time from having to cook every day, and it also saves you money by buying stuff in bulk and cooking in bulk. This next tip is not going to cut your grocery bill in half, but it is going to get you cash back and help save. So using apps like Ibotta, Get Upside, ones where you get cash back for scanning your receipts. It's not going to pile up to millions of dollars, but it is a way to get a little bit of cash back in your pocket. Number 9. So this is one you may not have really thought about, but that's buying produce that's in season. So when you buy produce that's out of season, not only is it more expensive because they have to get it from other parts of the world, it's also not near as tasty and ripe as when you get stuff in season. So even if you love watermelon or you love a certain fruit, you need to just eat it when it's in season, because when you buy it out of season, you're spending more money. We have officially made it to the last but not least, number 10, and that is create a budget with your groceries. Unless this is the first time you've ever shopped for groceries, this will apply to you. Get an idea of what you usually spend and stick to it. Now, obviously, if egg prices are going up, that's, your budget's not going to be 100% spot on, because grocery prices fluctuate, unfortunately, usually going upwards and not really downwards. But get kind of a general idea. Like if you only want to spend $100 a week on groceries, then go in the grocery store, you do the math, figure out what you can get for $100, and stick to it. So those 10 things, if you follow everything that I said, it will help cut your grocery bill in half. That's all I got for you today. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you in the next one.